We are here with Mr. Bert Amsing, President of SEO Buenos Aires, to talk a little bit about his background and experience. Welcome.
Thank you.
So tell us about yourself and how long have you lived in Argentina?
Well, you know, I'm Canadian and I've been in Argentina, I would say off and on for about 25 years, between Calgary, Alberta, and Argentina, and a little bit of time in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Can you tell us something about your work and business background?
Okay, I of course worked in Calgary, Alberta, as well as here in Argentina, and I've done basically about 3 different things in my life. We did a lot of real estate, buying and selling of apartment buildings, buying land, building houses in Calgary, Alberta. And in Fort Lauderdale, when I was there, I raised $8.5 million for an alternative energy company that burns garbage basically and makes electricity. And here in Argentina, I have my own SEO and digital marketing firm.
Well, that's very interesting, but I understand you're a writer?
Yes, I am. I've written 2 books, actually, both of them fiction, and I'm waiting to get them published. They're not published yet. I also have written nonfiction. I write in the area of education, spirituality, also like to write for nonprofit organizations. So I quite enjoy it. I have my own blog where a lot of my writing is.
So what's easier, writing or editing?
Oh, that's a good question. You know, we have a saying in the writing field that takes about a year to write a book and another year to edit it and another year to publish it. And most people don't realize how much work editing is, but it's actually quite creative in its own right. People think of it as more technical and more skill-oriented, but a good editor is worth their weight in gold. So I've come to enjoy editing almost as much as I enjoy writing.
Besides writing and editing, could you mention 3 skills you excel at?
I would say strategic thinking, which is one of the reasons why I like search engine optimization so much. It's very strategic. I'm also a good public speaker. And I would say probably a third is that I like people. I'm very good at the whole relational marketing, relating to people. I'm a good salesman.
So why do you think you would be a good fit for this company?
You know, I think that a lot of companies right now are in a transition to a digital marketplace, and they need people like myself who can understand, who can see, who have a vision for what can be done. Most companies are underutilizing their marketing power. They're pretty good offline, but they yet haven't found the way to become a real presence, a real brand online, and that's very, very powerful. So I think I would be a very good fit with the company.
Haven't you recently launched your own SEO agency here in Buenos Aires?
Yes, I have. And so some people would say, what are you looking for? Are you looking for clients? Are you looking for a job? You know, it depends on the kind of company that we're working with. Smaller type of companies just hire me as an outsourced agency, SEO agencies. But when you're a big company or on a national or an international level, generally what you're going to do is want to hire me as a consultant or even as an employee. One of the keys to my business is to be able to take what the company is doing in terms of content, in terms of sales copy, copywriting, and take that and translate it into the digital world. And so I need to get on the inside of these companies. And sometimes it's better to be there in a semi-permanent position than it is always to be just a consultant. But that's something that can be worked out over time. The real trick is to make sure there's lots of very clear communication so that I can understand what is at the heart of their company and then translate that into the digital world.
Right, talking about communication, do you speak Spanish?
I do. Puedo hablar un poco en castellano y me divierto mucho en hablar y tengo cosas para aprender todavía, pero sí, puedo hablar en castellano.
Perfecto.
So,
do you fulfill all of the requirements that they are asking for?
Well, again, that goes back to that initial question, is what kind of relationship I would have with a company. If the company is a big company and wants to hire me as an employee, give me a position with the company, which is fine, then there are going to be issues of requirements. Now, many requirements I don't fulfill. I'm an entrepreneur, I run my own business, I don't make a good employee many times. I don't have degrees in marketing and advertising. I may not know a lot about a particular industry. But the real trick is to know how to take that industry, as I said before, and translate it into the digital world. I understand the digital world.
So what you're saying is that you could do this job well and with excellence?
I think so. It's about building trust.
Right.
And trust is about two components, really. It's about competence. Are you good at what you do? And it's about character. And frankly, character is the wild card. You don't always know what you're going to get. Does this person have any passion? Does he have any strategic vision? Does he get along well with other people? Can he work in a team? Does he know how to present reports? What kind of a person is that? And I think there is where I shine. I have the passion, I have the strategic vision, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm able to get things done, and so in that sense, I think I would be very, very valuable to a company.
Having said that, do you have any suggestions or ideas that you think this company ought to pursue?
Yes, I do. And in some sense it's generic for everyone, but what we do is we only choose one good company in each market niche. I mean, after all, if I'm helping a company to become number one on the first page of Google or on the first page of Yahoo with video marketing, which is also very important in many industries like real estate and also in the tourism industry, it's very, very important that I only work with one company in each niche, because I don't want to be competing against myself, obviously, on that first page of Google. And in that sense, it's very important for the company to realize that what they're trying to do is build an extensive, intensive digital platform of websites, of social sites, integrated, automated, that work day and night like permanent salespeople, showing people what it's like to have their product or have their service and to convince them to do business with them. And that digital platform needs to be integrated with their offline platform. And so that becomes like a web property. It becomes valuable to the company. It's something like a piece of real estate that they need to maintain, that they need to fix that, on occasion, that they need to expand and add an addition here and add an addition there. And when you are a national or an international company, it becomes vital. In fact, we often say that the company with the best digital marketing platform wins.
So Bert, you're a writer, an entrepreneur, and you're quite good at SEO and digital marketing?
Yep.
You're also a native English speaker and with some fluency in Spanish. But you don't have specific degrees in marketing or experience in the particular business of your client. No. Is that right?
That's right.
So, why should they hire you?
It's a good question. It puts me on the hot seat a little bit. But I think I'm a good investment because, when you're trying to expand into a new market or grow your company, everybody knows that you need an entrepreneurial mindset. When you want stability, when you want checks and balances, sure, you still need to have systems in place and all the rest of that. But what you need is leadership. You need strategic vision. You need somebody with passion, somebody who can get the job done, who knows how to focus and be creative and master their material. And that's what I provide. I'm very good at that sort of thing. And so the only area that I think that might be difficult is if the company is not ready to expand, to grow. If they don't have a little bit of room for an entrepreneurial mindset, right. Then it becomes difficult to work with them. If I have to work with the CEO and he never communicates, he doesn't talk to me, he doesn't, the decision makers don't share their vision, share their goals, share the information. If I can't get on the inside in some way, then it's very difficult to get the job done.
So again, what do you consider are your strengths?
I would think that the whole issue of strategic planning, especially in the field of SEO, it's why I love it so much. In SEO, once you've got the basics down, once you know what you're trying to accomplish, there's like 100 different ways to find sub-niches, to find different market angles, to find different ways of getting in front of your client and bringing them into your world, telling them your story, and then convincing them, not even convincing them, just your passion convinces them that you're the right person to work with, and there's a value exchange. You're providing value to them, they're providing value to you, and they're happy to do so, and they're going to do it over and over again. I love that. I think that whole strategic concept is really what SEO is all about.
Well, thank you. That was very, very interesting. It was a pleasure to meet you. We look forward to talking with you again. Do you have any last words that you would like to say?
Yes, I think that the key here is communication. if people come and communicate with me, if they talk to me, and of course that's without obligation, I think we can find a way to work together, to move forward together in a way that's beneficial to both sides. And you know, as I like to finish all of my videos, welcome to Buenos Aires. Welcome home.